Good morning. I feel human again. I've got like a little bit of lingering sore throat, but apart from that, I pretty much feel completely normal, which is fabulous because in less than an hour, we will be leaving for the weekend again. This is what I meant right at the start when I was like, oh, I'm going to have a really busy December. So yes, have I started packing? Nope. In fact, I put a wash on this morning hoping that I could get a couple more bits and bobs. Don't think that's going to happen at this point because, as I say, we leave in less than an hour and that is not done. Oh well. So yeah, I've not even started packing. I haven't actually unpacked my suitcase from last weekend, so I'll probably just repack. Just use the same suitcase and just swap a couple bits out, but that's okay. It should speed things up, right? Also, I'm wearing my my 6 t-shirt because I thought it might be comfy to drive in because I'm going to drive today. I will be doing a couple of lessons later from my mother-in-law's house, so I do have to pack my work bits and bobs to make sure that that is doable, but that shouldn't be a problem. I do lessons remotely quite a lot anyway. It's one of the things I quite like about private tutoring is that as long as I have my laptop and an internet connection, I can teach anywhere. And that's pretty much, like, I don't really use my laptop very much, so that my laptop is essentially just now like a remote working device. So that, yes, we're leaving very shortly. I need to make sure I've got things. My brain's a little bit like, oh, because I've just been taking it easy to try and get over this cold. And now we're like, right, go, 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 like all go again. So I do need to make sure I've got everything because we are away for a few days now in a couple of different places. So I might do 2 bags, one that I can leave at my mother-in-law's and then one that I can take with us. That sounds like a good plan because I don't need to take my laptop with me. Once I've done tonight's lessons, I don't have any more then for the weekend. That sounds like a good plan. But before we do, it is, of course, Advent time. It is an odd number day, so just the one today, but it is the continuation of this fade, which I am so excited to see carrying on. I want to know where we're going now. So we're on day 11. I can't believe how incredibly subtly she has done this fade. It is gorgeous. This is going to look so nice knitted up. There's also, you can just about see some tiny coloured flecks in there. Yeah, it's like there's a couple of, oh hello, you're right. That's Penny. Couple of just like tiny little flecks of colour coming through in this one. I cannot wait to get these all into a single piece. It's going to look so gorgeous. But right, I will have to head off. Because as I say, I need to pack. We haven't even started packing Penny's stuff yet because she's coming to my mother-in-law. She's going to be staying with my mother-in-law for the weekend. But obviously she's going, you're going on a little trip too. She is not looking. She's too busy watching out the window. So yes, time to get packing and get on the road. Hello. I am now at my mother-in-law's house. The journey was interesting. A lot of people driving in an interesting way, shall we say, on the roads without necessarily indicating or looking or, you know, all that fun stuff. But we got here eventually. So I've set up here because I did have a few lessons to do this evening. So I've had one already, ran downstairs, and we had dinner, which was stunning. My mother-in-law does an incredible braised chicken or lamb or whatever she braises it very, very well. So I've had that, and we have just started tucking into the cake. So I do have my little plate here that I'm going to be just nipping at, and it's gone down quite well. Very, very relieved about that. So yes, I've got another couple of lessons to do, and then we'll kind of just be chilling. I don't think there's a particular plan for the evening. Nothing that I'm aware of. So we're going to hang out here tonight, and then we're leaving Penny here. She's going to look after Penny for the weekend. And then we're heading into Cardiff and spending a few days in Cardiff. We're meeting up with some friends and just doing some fun bits and bobs. But yes, I don't know what the plan is. I might get my knitting out. I don't know. I might just be wanting to zone out and decompress after all the driving and then the lessons. But we'll see what happens. We might put something on the telly. We'll find out. So for now, I'm going to carry on teaching. I'm going to eat my cake, and then I will chat to you again tomorrow. It's gonna be alright. I wish I could go back again. Oh no, winter night, is it too late? I miss you with all my heart. I wanna do that all over again. Another lonely night. Tonight I read 2 chapters, The Delights of Anticipation and Anne's Confession. Marilla starts out a little annoyed at Anne as she asked her to be inside ready for her sewing at 2 o'clock, but she has to call her in at 2:45 because Anne is outside chattering to Matthew. Anne tells her that a picnic's been arranged and begs Marilla to let her go. Marilla says that of course she can go, but then Anne worries that she has nothing to bring and isn't much of a cook. Marilla tells Anne that she'll bake a basket to take with her, and Anne is so delighted that she kisses Marilla's cheek, which makes Marilla very happy, although of course she doesn't say so. Anne then tells her all about the house she and Diana have been playing, with their stone chairs and broken dishes that they're pretending are whole. Now Marilla wears an amethyst brooch to church every day, and Anne tells her it's even more beautiful than diamonds, which Anne was quite disappointed with when she first saw them. But the week of the picnic, Marilla can't find her brooch. She asks if Anne saw it, and Anne admits that she tried it on that afternoon to see how it would look, but swears that she put it right back afterwards. Marilla says that she mustn't have put it back because she can't find it, but Anne insists that she did. Marilla starts to get angry and sends Anne to her room, telling her that she can't leave until she confesses, and that includes the picnic. The day of the picnic arrives, and Anne tells Marilla that she did take the brooch and accidentally dropped it in the river. Marilla is furious and tells Anne that she can't go to the picnic as punishment. Anne is beyond devastated at this, as she was told she couldn't leave until she confessed, so she believed that if she confessed, Marilla would let her go to the picnic. She cries in her room all morning. But just as the picnic's about to start, Marilla goes to get her shawl and notices the brooch caught in the fabric. She goes to ask Anne why she told her she'd taken it, and Anne says that the confession was a lie, but she thought it was what Marilla wanted. Marilla apologises, says that she should have believed Anne, and tells her to get ready for the picnic quickly. Anne leaps up and gets ready and comes home having had the most wonderful time.